Welcome back to another episode of Imagine That Podcast. I am your host, Ebony, and I am so excited to be here with y'all. One of my flowers fell. For any of my new people, Imagine That Podcast is a podcast where we elevate ourselves by analyzing the way we think, because we know as a community, a mindful community, that what we think is what we become. So, y'all, it has literally been a long time coming. Now, I just want to say something. There was literally no noise. The whole time I was trying to get this set up, get my mixer working and my mics working the way they were supposed to, and getting everything hooked up, there was no noise. As soon as I get started and I'm recording, somebody want to drive by bumping some young boy yelling out the window. I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. I don't know. But I am so excited to be here with y'all. This is going to be brief because I want to edit it and get it out to y'all as soon as possible. Plus, I got a couple of other things that I want to do. But this was at the top of my priority list. So welcome back to the Imagine That Podcast. Like I said, I'm so excited to be here because this was literally a long time coming. As you can see, I am in a studio, my studio. So I did the decorations, I got all of my equipment together and set it up, and then it sat for like 2 months. It sat for 2 months. I spent all of that money, all of this money getting all of the equipment, and spent a lot of time brainstorming how I wanted it to look and how I wanted it to feel. Ordered all of the material. It took about 3 weeks for everything to come in, and within those 3 weeks, as things started to come in, I spent time decorating and setting up the studio, and I lost motivation. I don't know how. Honestly, I think it's because I spent so much energy putting it together that I spent it there, and once it was done, I had forgotten my direction, and so that slowed my momentum, and then I just stopped showing up here. Like, I started, putting my energy somewhere else. I don't know why I ran from this, because anybody who knows me knows that I have been interested in doing this for a very long time, and this is putting together a podcast, just creating content, but I could never stay consistent. So today I forced myself. I take that back. I didn't force myself, but I put it at the top of my priority list to get this done. So here I am with you all. So I just wanted to check in with y'all, see how y'all were doing, and just catch y'all up to speed on where I am and where my mind has been. So my mind has really been on my lack of consistency. And it's pretty much shown up in every part or every facet of my life. And so I started a weight loss journey right around the time I started working on getting my studio together. And I stuck with that journey for about 5 weeks. But then after that, I injured myself pretty badly. I hurt my shoulder. So I wasn't able to keep that up. And so because I had injured myself, I had fallen into this, I wouldn't consider myself depressed, but I did fall into like this slump. And when I fell into that slump, I stopped, with my proper eating habits, and I couldn't work out. And so I just became overwhelmed with like work and wifely duties and motherly duties that I started to spiral in a way. I started to watch my moods fluctuate, and I started to like lose myself again. And that was a big concern for me, because I was like, where am I? Where is the person that I know? So through that time, just thinking about what I had been doing and what I had not been doing, and how that had been making me feel. If I wasn't working out or creating something, I just kind of felt empty. I felt like disconnected from who I really am. So today, I woke up. I had just made a decision. Like, I was just going to quit what I was doing before cold turkey and just change in the space or the area that I know I needed to work on, or get back to rather. So I woke up, I went running, I went to the gym and worked out. I rode the Peloton for the first time. I gotta get me one of those things. Why didn't anybody tell me that the Peloton is where it's at? I need one of them things. Like, so interactive. They have like this leaderboard where it's me and like so many other people from all over the world trying to accomplish the same goal. It was just amazing. So I do need to get me a Peloton. But, I got to get my funds in order. I got to save for my Peloton, y'all. But that would be a goal, because that right there, I need that. So I woke up, worked out, and then I washed clothes and stuff like that, still tending to my motherly duties and all of that, and my wifely duties, keeping my household in order. But I was like, I'm going to the studio today. I woke my husband up. I was like, babe, I'm going to the studio today. And he looked at me like, okay, you gonna take artists with you? And I was like, no, I ain't taking artists with me. Why would I take artists with me to the studio? I would never get any work done. And so he kind of laid there and was like, well, what time do you think you're gonna be back? I said, I don't know, and I'm not putting a time on it. However long it takes me to be in the studio, I'm gonna be there, because this is what I want to do for me. He was like, all right, well, the Saints supposed to be playing the Bengals at 12. And so I wanted to go and watch the game. And I was like, okay. So I understood, because he wanted to do something for himself as well. I was like, all right, cool, fine. Called my mom up and I was like, Ma, what you doing? Nothing, I'm getting ready for church. Oh, awesome. You want to bring your grandson with you? She was like, yeah, but you got to get him over here before I go. Baby, we got up, got him packed, got him together, and we were both out of the door. So we both, were able to do something for ourselves. So we're really excited about that. So my plan, my goal is to make this a consistent thing. If I could at least get content pushed out once a week, that would be awesome. And then I'll just pick it up from there. I live closer to my studio now, so now I don't have an excuse to not record. I even thought about bringing my equipment to my place, our new home, but I'm not going to do that, because this took me way too much time to set up. I'm here, I've gotten everything in place, so I think it's only right to keep it here. But yeah, I am really excited about this. I have the energy now, but I know my husband is going to be pushing me. I'm here, especially when I edit this and put it out. He's going to be like, oh yeah, nope, ain't no days off. Get to the studio, which I can appreciate. So stay tuned for more content, more podcasts about, you know, thought and, you know, let's see where this takes us. Thank y'all for tuning in so much. You can follow me on Instagram. It's at imaginethat.podcast. And then you can listen to me on any platform that hosts podcasts. So I will be talking to y'all soon. Bye.